Hey everybody, so today I actually watched some corporate news media today and I saw a little bit of Gina Haspel's Senate hearing. She will be the first woman head of the CIA, the first woman head. How happy we are about that. The CIA, horrible organization. So I guess it makes sense that it should be headed by a terrorist, Gina Haspel. Um, but it really pissed me off, the Senate hearing. It really pissed me off, and for a number of reasons. So, all these people are on social media saying, oh, she's so great. All these people who identify as right wingers saying that she's great, she's professional, she has a great history in the CIA. And then you also have all these people on the who identify as farther left who were just criticizing her, saying how she's just, oh, so horrible. How could she torture and all this? And they're justified in saying that. But at the same time, all of these people, every one of us, we are all responsible for her being up to be the next head of the CIA. We are all responsible for this. All of us are. And yet, we just want to point fingers. And it pisses me off. So I'll start here. So even the center left, people who identify as center left and right wing, they just absolutely, oh, they love her. The corporate news media fawns over her, says, oh, she is very qualified for this position. She has had a good history in the CIA and all this. The corporate news media will tell you this. And it's a lie. People support torture and support the detainment of innocent people because they say, well, so what if they're innocent? Our civil liberties must be sacrificed in times of terrorism. And then, of course, they're talking about 9/11, how terrible that was. The truth about 9/11 is that it was contrived, it was planned with the help of our government, with the help of Zionists. It wasn't just some Muslim terrorists destroying buildings in the name of Allah. You know, that's what we're told. That's not true. It's never been true, and it's a lie. So if people are using that lie to justify the illegal detainment of people and the illegal torture of people, it's absolutely disgusting. So that's what's going on there. And that's just more simple. That's very simple to see. Anyone who thinks for 5 seconds about this can see that that is insane. The vast majority of people now, well, not the vast majority, but the majority of people in the United States do not buy the official narrative of 9/11. Now you have the people who identify as far left or just not center left, and they are decrying Gina Haspel, saying, "Oh, it's so horrible how she did all these things. So horrible that she detained these people and sat by as the CIA tortured these people, innocent people." But at the same time, they are more than okay with supporting these progressive candidates that support the military-industrial complex, that support the genocide that's happening in Yemen, that support that support Israel really destroying the lives of Palestinians. They're more than happy to support these politicians, and they're more than happy to support these events even themselves. So why should they feel that they need to criticize Gina Haspel for sitting by while the CIA detains people illegally, while they illegally torture people? What gives them the right to criticize Gina Haspel for doing this when they themselves have sat by and have supported the systems that have done the same thing, that have supported the systems that have done far worse? We've seen Kamala Harris today feigning outrage saying is it moral? Is the detainments and the torturing, was that moral, Gina Haspel? Was it moral? Unbelievable. Kamala Harris, the woman who supports the same systems that allow that to happen. Kamala Harris, the same person that supports the military-industrial complex at every turn. What gives her the right to say, is it moral? We all know that Kamala Harris and every other senator works for the same people. They work for the same people. They don't care. They all support the military-industrial complex. But really, it's not about them. It's about us. We need, as a country, to stop supporting the same systems that allow for this to happen, that allow for the detainment, that allow for the torture, that allow for Gina Haspel to become the head of the CIA. As the corporate news media loves her, as they fawn over her, we need to stand up and we have to say enough is enough. We have to start crying from the rooftops, screaming from the rooftops, yelling, saying that enough is enough. We have to divest from the systems that support these kinds of things. And as long as we participate in this political system, as long as we cast our votes, we are supporting those same systems. That's all I really wanted to say today, but everyone have a good day.